is soft, turn the key and cooler on. Push a pause for relief. Be the cat in the sun someday.
Spring is finally here, and the first thing I wanted to do was swap out these fall winter florals for something fresh and bright. As much as I love the warmth and the coziness of fall and winter, spring deserves its own moment, its own colors, and its own energy. And today I have so many good things I want to share with you. We're making a lavender vanilla syrup. I'm featuring some Colombian food that's super easy, as well as making a delicious vanilla granola, which I'm going to show you right now. And last but not least, I'm going to show you how you can plant your own tomato plants without having to buy any seeds at the store. Do not do what I'm doing with the glass bottle. That's not safe. But what I'm showing you right now is we're going to be using a cup of the nuts of your choice. I did show all the varieties of nuts that you can do. Just do what you like. And then I'm going to be using these sprouted quick oats. These sprouted ones here, which I'll have linked below, they're easier on your stomach and they're glyphosate free, which I really like. These are some cookie muffins that I'm testing out, which I did not like. So those are going to go to the compost, unfortunately. But other than that, once you combine the oats with the spices, you're just going to pour the honey with the coconut oil, mix it all together. It's very, very easy. And then we're going to just put it into a cookie sheet. Flatten it out as best as you can, and we're going to preheat the oven to 350 and bake. I will have the full instructions below so that you can make your own vanilla granola. I will be making a chocolate one next, so be sure to subscribe so you can get that one once I release it. I know that you'll love making this vanilla granola. It's so delicious, as well as it's cost effective. Everything's so expensive nowadays. I believe it's Simply Elizabeth. It's like $7 or $8 for a little bag. This one you can make yourself, and I like pecan, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and almonds in mine, but you can customize it too, so it's definitely something you should try to make. Do you ever have the feeling that your cat's trying to kill you? Well, if it would be someone, it would be Fabio. So we're planting tomato seeds. I want you to meet Thomas. Thomas is my tomato plant that I've had for years, and I don't understand him. He is coming from one stem that looks like it's dead, and he has been giving me tomatoes for years. He's such a wonderful plant. Look, look at this stem. I don't know the logic to it. It's one stem, and it looks like it's dead. Like I don't understand. It's crazy. But from this one little tomato here, we're going to actually make more little Thomases. He's going to have an offspring, and I'm going to show you how you can do it without buying seeds at the store. You could do it with any tomato, but I want to keep the legacy of Thomas, and so that's why I'm going to show you how you can make it. So starting with that one tomato that I just took off of Thomas, this is the kind of soil that I like to use. It's very light and airy, so it helps the seed push through the soil as it's growing. You just wet it really well, and then I take the top layer off, and I'm going to put all the seeds here. I'm going to take a bite out of this after I take the little stem off. Take a little bite out of the top, and then you just squeeze it like a ketchup bottle. Or not a ketchup bottle, but like a ketchup packet. So you just squeeze them all out, and we'll kind of disperse them in a minute after they're all out. You can do this really with any tomato that you like. So if you have a tomato somewhere, you buy it at the store and you really like it, you can do this, and then that way you can have some from the same tomato. And actually I ate the rest of this tomato. I just didn't want it to go to waste, so I just ate it right there. Now I'm just going to press down on the seeds to separate them a bit. And then I just put the soil lightly on the top because, again, I don't want it to be work for the seed to come out. Then you just put it in the sun, and this is what a week later looks. Look at all these little Thomas Juniors. So cute. So I'm going to transplant these and get some more plants out and probably give a couple to a friend, and we will have more tomato plants for the next spring, summertime.
One day, I will see the whole deal through today. I've got better things to do, okay, to leave a little bit undone and be the cat in the sun. Be the cat in the sun.
Next, I'm going to show you how you can make a simple Colombian dinner or lunch. Not sure if you guys have had Colombian food before, but this one's really easy. You just need simple ingredients, garlic. This is the only one here that's a little bit of a specialty item, is the sazon Goya. But you just need tomatoes, onions, garlic, salt, pepper, lime, and I'm going to show you how to do it really easy. You start off with the onions. Saute in the bell pepper, adding some cumin, this is pre-chopped garlic, just because I was too tired to get the regular garlic. Here's some Roma tomatoes. I'm adding salt and pepper here, fresh salt and pepper. And like Moses, I'm parting the vegetables, and we're going to put our sole. Here, actually, I used, was it sole? No, it was cod. This is cod. I'm just making 2 pieces, and you're just going to put it in the middle with this sazon Goya. This gives it the signature Colombian flavor, which the combination of the vegetables, we call it a guiso. So a guiso is kind of like the flavoring that you put. You can actually make it with chicken, or actually chicken or fish is always best. But yes, that's kind of like the signature flavor. Now this is the best $15 I've ever spent. This rice maker, which I'll have linked below, is the best rice maker. He always makes the perfect rice, never has failed me, and he's super cheap and he's cute. So I love him. I use him all the time. I'm just gonna chop some cilantro. So I know cilantro is very controversial. I love cilantro, but I know a lot of people that don't like it. So I guess it just, everyone has a predisposition to whether they think it tastes good or bad, so, or predetermined. Next, we're adding coconut milk. This is my favorite coconut milk, the one I just showed you. I even use it for coffee, actually. So you put some of that to make kind of like a creamy sauce, but it's a light cream, so it's not heavy. And then we squeeze some lime, put cilantro on the top. Make sure to not skimp on the salt. This really does need the salt to give it that really good flavor. James, of course, is always in the kitchen with me, but now we're going to go ahead and plate this up. The juice on this is so good. Such a good combination. I hope that you do try it, but if you're gonna try it, just try it with the sazon Goya. They actually even have it at Target, so it's pretty easy to find nowadays. And I am serving this with some white rice as well as some plantains. I did get these plantains from Trader Joe's. I like them because they're already cut and they come in frozen, so if I just want like a couple, just pop them in the air fryer and we're good to go. But you can of course get the regular ones, or if you're not into plantains, because I know that's a little bit weird for some people, but it's really a good combination. is our lavender vanilla syrup. I filmed this the night before because it takes a while for it to cool down and simmer. And honestly, I don't feel like doing that in the morning. I just want to have my coffee when I want to have it. And so this is going to be the lavender that we're using. I will have it linked below as well. You want to use a culinary organic lavender. You don't want one that's full of pesticides or colors or fragrances, as some of the lavenders out there do. We're going to do this as a slow simmer for about 30 minutes. Do not let it boil. And the cats are looking very suspicious. Look, they're all in the kitchen. Okay, so Valentina's hungry. So when she's hungry, she makes a sound and then she calls everyone and everyone comes. And of course, as I look around, they're all the black cats. The black cats are the ones with the appetite. But they all look suspicious to me. So after we've simmered for about 30 minutes, we're going to just swirl it around, make sure again not to boil it. We're gonna let it cool naturally on the same burner. Once it's cooled down, we'll add the vanilla. So when you add the vanilla extract, make sure it's not hot because it will evaporate and you won't have much flavor. The recipe again is gonna be below for the syrup. Look at this dancing strainer. It just keeps dancing. But you'll need a strainer, a funnel, and the bottle of choice of where you're going to store it. So just filling up my bottle, and this lasts for 2 weeks in the fridge. This syrup is universal for coffee, for cocktails, or drinks, even lemonade. Good morning. So as Emma's having her breakfast, she definitely likes to enjoy her food. But while Emma is enjoying her breakfast, I'm going to show you how to make a simple lavender latte. So we're going to brew up our espresso. And for today, even though my favorite is the half and half, I forgot what it's called. It's the red and black pod because it's half calf, which I really like. But today we're gonna do a double shot espresso. So we'll start with that.
Comment ça? Turn the key and cooler on.
To your brewed espresso, you're going to add your milk and your syrup. Keep in mind that this is a natural syrup, so you may have to use more syrup than you're used to using versus the ones that you buy at the store pre-made. I do about 2.5 tablespoons and it comes out perfect. But of course, sweeten to your preference. As we watched the sunset tonight, I was reminded that this exact moment, this spring, this light, this day, won't come around again. Each day is its own gift, and I hope that you're taking it in, enjoying it fully, and making the most out of every little day within it. Thank you so much for spending part of yours with me.